4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived in their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. No one thought this young quarterback could make this magic happen, and yet here we are in a national championship. He has performed well, eliminated mistakes, and had great poise and composure, especially for his age, every step of the way. But tonight is a different story. Can this young player have that same level of composure? We'll find out, and his coach says he expects the exact same type of kid that he's shown he could be all season long. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Looking to throw it on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wiley. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, all the build-up and all the lead-up for this game, this national championship game, and this offense comes out swinging. You love the confidence from the quarterback and the play caller. This defense better buckle up.
The Dogs churn out another first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They strike first in this national title bout. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again they make the plays that are necessary.
Open field ahead. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. Powers through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, you know this head coach told his offensive play caller that he's got 2 snaps here to get the 1st down. You throw it on 3rd and 1, you can come right back and run the football on 4th and 1.
Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Another conversion on this drive. Now 2 of 2 and in scoring range. I would assume that this would be 4-down territory ongoing. It is touchdown or bust on this series.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? As the first down is still going. He's got space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offsides penalty is a gift. Now the offense sets up with a 2nd and 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught by the receiver. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. It's Georgia on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. He did not get the
is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Caught in the end zone. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, they can't stop him. He's too good of a player. We see it time and time again. Back-to-back big catches for this guy on the outside. And I got to tell you, as a play caller, don't get bored taking a profit. Go right back to him. They can't defend this guy.
Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Picks up the force and is still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense brings him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to 4th, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks free and he might be gone. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He's going to hand this off. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
And they tack on the extra point. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Oh, what a grab! Breaks into... here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
That touchdown was vital for this group. Now they cut it to a two-possession game here right before half. Remember, Chris, they get the ball to start the third quarter. If they're able to go down and get another score, now it's a one-possession game. So you went from getting blown out to being right back in this ball game with just execution on the offensive side.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll try the ground game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
On those third and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels and get the first down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution, right? Their defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Brown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield, and finally the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. The Bulldogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. They keep him off balance with a run. He's got a crease. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's just power of football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up.
It's caught. He's got room. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk in yardage there. He's across the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Dogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Bringing pressure. Takes a deep shot on the move. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's in incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. It's Georgia on top right now. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Sets up for a classic fourth quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. Look out, he's breaking free. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Ducks. A deep shot for the score. Here comes the point after attempt. Knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Brown. Breaking, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Running out of time in the pocket. He gets the first and still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. I like the completion for a 1st down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete.
I don't mind the throw there on 1st down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. We've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. There's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Brown. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Same tailback, another carry. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. First down, looking to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. And the long climb for this group ends at the mountaintop. National champions for this season, and backing up last season's national championship.